Exciting news today from Dollywood, who has just announced that they are investing $500 million in the park and its resorts over the next 10 years. Hello everyone, welcome to Adventures in Coriolis. Today is Thursday, June the 3rd, and such exciting news to start the day. Dolly Parton and Dollywood President Eugene Naughton made the announcement early this morning from the DreamMore Resort in Dollywood that they are making this huge $500 million investment in the Dollywood parks and resorts over the next 10 years. Now you notice I did say resorts. That's right, the first installment in this investment is a brand new resort that's coming to the Dollywood property, the HeartSong Resort and Lodge. Now, this major announcement was actually supposed to happen 15 months ago, back at the beginning of the pandemic. However, the day of, or just the day before, the announcement was scrapped and the park was closed. So this was an announcement that's been years in the making, but it's also very good to see as parts of the country start to open back up. The last time the park made an investment of this size was when they announced a $300 million expansion, which started with the Fire Chaser Express and also the DreamMore Resort, which opened in 2015. So it would have been about 8 years since Dollywood has seen a new resort by the time the HeartSong Lodge and Resort opened. Now, just over a year ago, I actually did a video here on the channel of what might be coming to Dollywood for 2021 and beyond, and number one on that list was actually a new resort. And in that video, I actually tell you where I think the resort's going to be. We do know that it's going to be located adjacent to the current resort and to the park, so it's going to be on the current Dollywood property. But as you are driving up the drive to DreamMore Resort, right before you take the left up the hill into the parking lot, you actually notice that the road just sort of ends. It sort of dead ends. Well, I think we're going to see a road continue on along that same path, and sort of just up the hill there, just beside DreamMore Resort, is the location where I think we're going to see this resort. You can go back and watch that video from last year to find out more of my ideas where I think it might be located. In addition to the announcement of the resort itself, we also got some details about what we can expect from this resort, and it's very exciting. I'll read to you a little bit from the press release. Tucked away in a beautiful cove in the rolling foothills of the Great Smoky Mountains, Dollywood's HeartSong Lodge and Resort is a well-appointed, reimagined property that features a variety of accommodations and amenities. Our reimagined lodge is designed to bring that intangible feeling to life, honor everything that makes the Smoky special, and invite you to experience the wonders of finding your own heart song. A dramatic 4,000 square foot, 4-story atrium lobby with lantern-inspired windows, an epic pool complex, a stunning arrival experience, a 2-story stone fireplace with never-ending flame, an acoustics music room inspired by Dolly, Camp Dollywood activities and entertainment, and a unique Cove event lawn with family gathering spaces, a communal fire pit, and screened-in porch. The resort will feature 302 rooms and suites. These rooms and suites will include rooms and suites with balconies, family suites, themed family suites, and hospitality rooms designed for small groups. The resort will also feature the HeartSong Meeting and Event Center with 26,000 square foot of flexible indoor and outdoor space. The resort will also contain retail and culinary experiences. Now, as I mentioned, the resort is anticipated to be located adjacent to the Dollywood DreamMore Resort and the Dollywood parks. Now, in that announcement, which was about 10 minutes long, and you can find the full video over on Dollywood's social media pages, the new president of Dollywood, Eugene Naughton, he mentioned Dollywood's master plan, and in that he said there are plans for resorts 3, 4, and 5. So, you know, over the next 10 to 30 years, we could be looking at up to 5 resorts at Dollywood, which would be shocking and exciting. It would be very Disney World-esque, where they have multiple resorts around the theme park complex that they have down there. So it would be very exciting to see Dollywood have the same. The Dollywood president did say that the idea for the next resort, the 3rd resort, would potentially be some sort of an outdoor camping sort of themed resort. So it would be very interesting to see how that idea progresses. Now, also in that 10-year investment plan will be new rides and attractions at Dollywood and Dollywood Splash Country. He did let it slip that in 2023, a record-breaking, and I'll put in quotes, a record-breaking attraction would be coming to Dollywood. Now, I already mentioned that video that I did last year. I also speculated in that that the number 2 probably largest thing or most likely thing to be coming to Dollywood in the coming years is likely to be a hyper or very large roller coaster investment at the park. That's one of the most common types of roller coasters that's currently not at the park at this time. So I expect that. I also anticipate that maybe some expansion of Wildwood Grove. I know when they were building that, they sort of referred to it as the first part of that project. So I do anticipate that a lot of the land, they've actually already cleared it. If you take the Dollywood Express, you'll notice after you pass Wildwood Grove, you actually pass right by part of the park that's been leveled and cleared off. So I actually expect we're going to see that area progress as a Wildwood Grove expansion, or potentially a new portion or new theme part of the park in the coming years as a part of this $500 million expansion. There's a lot of room to grow. Now, the resort's going to cost a lot of money in itself. We don't know the dollar amount on that. There's a lot of room for Dollywood to grow financially with this $500 million investment. It's going to be very exciting to see what they bring to the park. I am just super excited today and pumped about the announcement, and happy that Dollywood continues to grow. They talked about in 2019 how they had one of their best seasons on record in terms of attendance. Of course, it slowed down a little bit in 2020 due to the pandemic, but Dollywood is off to the races. It is truly becoming a destination for people all over the world to come in. So glad to see that a resort number 2, the HeartSong Resort and Lodge, is on its way. Let me know down in the comments, what do you think about this new investment, $500 million at Dollywood? What do you think about the HeartSong Resort and Lodge? What do you think in general about Dollywood? What would you like to see come to the park? Let me know down in the comments. I'm very interested to see. Thank you all for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up down below. I invite you right now to please subscribe to the channel. I do have a lot of Dollywood content already on my channel, but I'm going to be doing a lot more featuring HeartSong Lodge, so you don't want to miss that. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next adventure.